From the 2010 Commodity Classic in Anaheim, California, I'm Farm Director Pam Jahnke, along with Stoller USA, who you can find online at stollerusa.com, or keep checking back on our website for more information from growers that are here at Commodity Classic, talking about their growing season of 2009 and looking ahead to 2010. We're talking with a Michigan grower now that, how long have you been working with Stoller USA?
I think in excess of 10 years, I think it's been. So quite a long time.
Where do you farm in Michigan?
I farm kind of geographically, kind of from the Grand Rapids area all the way to Kalamazoo, kind of across, kind of the middle section of Michigan. Farm quite a few acres, wide range of soil types. Of course, when you have a wide range of area, it's always a different environment.
Right. What was your growing season like last year, Dennis?
I think our growing season was pretty typical of what it was in the rest of the corn belt in the country. It was, you know, we had a cool season, we got off to kind of a slow start, and had plenty of rainfall, I guess, normally all the places, but it's kind of a cool season.
What about the harvest? And some of the Midwest, we're still waiting to finish the harvest.
Harvest went pretty good. You know, our corn was wet, but up in Michigan, you know, we have all the facilities that we kind of know that our corn is never going to be dry.
Sure.
So we were done a couple of weeks late, but relatively on time.
Good. Now tell me, you said you've been working with Stoller USA for about 10 years. How did you find them, or how did they find you?
Some of our local retailers had done some work with them, and kind of got hooked up with some of their products that way, and kind of started out a long time ago as just using some of the generic products that they had.
Okay.
You could definitely see a real advantage with their products versus others, and then kind of evolved into, you know, kind of a progressive type person that I want to not only go to the step one, but I want to keep taking it to the next level, and definitely they're a company that has some stuff that is real impressive in doing that.
Dennis Boersen, he's a grower from near Grand Rapids, Michigan, who, like he says, been working with Stoller USA for quite a little while. So in 2009, what products were you using? What did you notice?
In 2009, of course, as a corn program, we use a lot of the extra power, and it's kind of like, you have to look at Stoller's products as kind of like being on an airplane coming down here. You have to start out right from the start, and it's like you've got a big runway ahead of you, and you need to start out with our first products and then work your way up all the way through. So, I mean, it's like the extra power in corn, and then coming through with, you know, in their 2x2 program with some of their zincs, and you have to use, I mean, in Michigan we have a lot of soil types that are real challenging, maybe more so than some of the parts of the corn belt. So, you know, whether we need magnesium or manganese or some of those products in our starter program, and then coming back through and you know, using their Power Plus and a lot of their Bioforge, and so it's you know, there's a lot of products that they have kind of in the table that they offer you, and over time you just kind of stair-step yourself up from coming from kind of the generic program, and you just keep seeing the benefits, and you know, over time there might be 4 or 5 array of products that you might use.
Now, how do you go through the evaluation process? You're a guy that has got a good number of acres, but it's all about the bottom line. How do you evaluate those products, Dennis, when it comes to continuing with them or taking that next step up?
Basically, I think there's some products that, just like anything, there's some baseline products that they have. I mean, anything like the extra power has been proven for a long time that is just a baseline product that always makes you a return on investment. And I think you over time, you just they exhibit to you that they definitely, I mean, of course, all my stuff is variable rate technology. I have all my stuff, you know, on maps, soil maps. Everything is documented that way. And then when they come out with new products, I mean, it's just like any place. You just need to kind of, you know, evaluate them on your farm for a year or two and figure out what the difference is for you. I mean, everything has to have a return on its investment. Nobody is going to do anything that's not going to give them a return.
And isn't it interesting that now you're paying attention to something like trace minerals for that extra margin, that extra efficiency?
Well, I think nowadays that with all the technology that we have and all the soil mapping, actually it's better for somebody to look at products like what Stoller's offering you, because they have a better idea of basically tracking if they really is making you money or it's not. I mean, you're seeing the yield difference.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, with today's agriculture, I mean, we don't have room for error.
That's right. Very true. Well, good luck with the growing season of 2010. That's Dennis Boersen. He is a grower from New Grand Rapids, Michigan, a gentleman that's been working with Stoller USA for about 10 years now. Find out more online at stollerusa.com, or keep checking back on this website for more video, more interviews, more pictures from the 2010 Commodity Classic in Anaheim, California. With Stoller USA, I'm Farm Director Pam Jahnke.